After Manzikert, the dominion of Alp Arslan extended over much of Western Asia. He soon prepared to march for the conquest of their old homelands, Turkestan, the original seat of his ancestors such as the mighty Huns, etc. Now the term Turkestan originates from the Persian language, and it was first used by the Persian geographers to describe the place of Turkish people. It is a land of modern-day Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Xinjiang, which unfortunately are still today since 1948 illegally occupied by the Chinese government. Xinjiang is where the Uyghur Turks lives. And there are also other regions such as in eastern Russia like Tatarstan and parts of Siberia, where the Turkish people ascend from. And there's also a famous called Altai Mountains. Altai Mountains are a mountain range in East Central Asia where Russia, China, Mongolia, and Kazakhstan come together. In Turkic and Mongolian language, it means the Golden Mountain. With a powerful army, he advanced to the banks of the Oxus. Before he could pass the river safely, it was necessary to subdue certain fortresses, one of which was for several days vigorously defended by a governor called Yusuf el-Harazmi, a Khwarezmian. They also were Persianate, but Turkic people, but they were Persianated, Sunni Muslims, dynasty of Turkic Mamluk origin. They were first vassals since the founder was a Turkish who was close figure to Selçuk. Now Selçuk was the great grandfather of Alp Arslan, the founder of the Selçuk Empire. So Selçuk Sultans and was appointed to the governor of Khwarezm, located in modern day Iran, and his son was the first hereditary Shah of Khwarezm. Now Shah, the term Shah means king in Persian language, but many Turks, especially that period of time, could adopt that title, and they could also adopt such as Sultan, which is Arabic. They later on they could also adopt the title as Tsar, that's the Russian, and also Caesar, like Roman Caesar after the conquest of Constantinople. Now the Turkic title as king, that means Khan or emperor. In Turkic old language, all of the kings were always called Khan or Han. It's the same thing. Now Yusuf was finally beaten and brought upon Alp Arslan and was condemned to death. Yusuf drew his dagger and rushed upon the Sultan. Alp Arslan, who took great pride in his reputation as the foremost archer of his time, motioned to his guards not to interfere. He drew his bow, but his foot slipped. The arrow glanced aside, and he received the assassin's dagger to his breast. Alp Arslan died 4 days later of his wound on the 25th November 1072 AD in his 42 years of age, 1 year after the great victory of Manzikert. He was taken to Merv, that's in the modern-day Turkmenistan, to be buried next to his father, Chowre Bey. Upon his tomb lies the following inscription: O those who saw the sky-high grandeur of Alp Arslan, behold, he is under the black soil now. As he lay dying, he whispered to his son that his vanity killed him. Alas, he is recorded to have said, surrounded by great warriors devoted to my cause, guarded night and day by them, I should have allowed them to do their job. I had been warned against trying to protect myself and against letting my courage get in my way of my good sense. I forgot those warnings, and I here I lie, dying in agony. Remember well the lesson learned, and do not allow your vanity to overreach your good sense. Alp Arslan conquest of Anatolia from the Byzantines is also seen as one of the pivotal precursors to the launch of the Crusades, but that's another topic for another day. I will leave that perhaps to part 3. Now, Alp Arslan treated Romanos with considerable kindness and again offered the terms of peace that he had offered prior to the battle. Romanos remained captive for a week, and they started negotiate, and the terms was such as this, that Antioch, Edessa, Hierapolis, and Manzikert were to be surrendered. A payment of 10 million gold pieces as a ransom for Romanos, but was deemed as too high by the latter. So the Sultan reduced its short-term expense by asking for 1.5 million gold pieces as an initial payment instead, followed by an annual sum of 360,000 gold pieces plus a marriage alliance was prepared by Sultan's son and Romanus' daughter. Alparslan gave Romanus many presents and an escort of 2 emirs. Now emir means the high standard of political seat as right wing to the king, like they are the second, biggest charges of the dynasty. So it's like a high general, or let's say prime minister of today. So yeah, he was escorted by 2 emirs and 100 Mamluks on his route to Constantinople. Shortly after his return to his subjects, Romanus found his rule in serious trouble. Despite attempts to raise loyal troops, he was defeated 3 times in battle against the Ducas family and was deposed later on. Blinded and exiled to his island of Proti, he died soon after infection caused by an injury during his brutal blinding. Romanus' final foray into the Anatolian heartland, which he had worked so hard to defend, was a public humiliation. Romanus was the last emperor who actually would go to the east. Never again would any Byzantine emperor dare to go further east, and the decline of Byzantine Empire began after Romanus' fall. Hope you guys enjoyed that small history lesson, and as explained and promised, I will continue giving out history lessons in part 3. And in part 3 I will go on and give out history lessons about Alparslan's son who succeeded him, and then of course the next emperor of the Byzantines after the fall of Romanos, and eventually I believe part 4 would be about the Crusades. So be patient. Hope you guys still enjoy this small history lesson, and I would like to hear some feedbacks. Let's continue.
Sultan, what is the Sultan's will?
Let's continue capturing our rebel settlements.
How may I serve, Sultan?
I guess that there's nothing to do now. It looks like, well, it looks like they're all in process of being built for next turn, so I just gotta, I gotta end the turn.
We have something for you, Senor.
Trade rights by the Crusaders. Well, it would never hurt to gain some money, even though historical accuracy that they would never trade with each other. But this is just a game, and I need stronger money. So I'm gonna make a counterattack, and let's see if we can get some money from that. Of course, I will capture the Holy Lands later on, but 3,000, that's generous. Okay, I can perhaps ask for more. About 4,000. Looks generous as well. Okay, good. Maybe 5,000. I don't want to get too greedy.
I cannot quite accept.
Why not?
You have further proposals for us then?
So 5,000 was too much, I guess. How about 3,000? Oh.
Oui, why not? You have a deal.
Good man.
Très bien. We shall speak again.
And what do you know? The Khwarezmian Empire is here as well in the game. I didn't know that. Sultan Berk Yaruk. Okay. Well, it looks all good, so why not? You see, the period of time is, let me see now, 1103. So Sultan Alparslan died a long time ago. And at this period of time, well, I was gonna explain part 3 when his son comes to power, but so I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna wait for that. But I feel like I really wanted to continue my historical lessons here. But no, I'm gonna save it for part 3 instead. So you guys stick to this let's play and you'll learn a lot, I hope. Hopefully. Okay, this okay, I don't know what to do. Letter Tanner, what the, okay, you just upgrade armors and all that. This is a Bowyer garrison quarters. Gives me some javelin men, spear militia and whatnot. This is a happiness, plus it gives me a spy. What the hell is this? Public order bonus. That's good as well, but it looks already happy enough to me. How about this one? That is also a good thing. So I'm guessing I gotta go with this one. Gonna go with this. What the hell? Oh, nice. There we go. So I'm gonna construct financial buildings first before I go into military buildings, because the more money I get, the more, you know, I can spend on everything. And I just love this music. We need happiness. Oh, there we go. Mines. We go communal farming afterwards, not now. Grain exchange. Yep. Go with that one. Go small masjid. There's nothing to build here. Small masjid. This is Baghdad. They don't look so happy in Baghdad. How about we do some paved roads, or perhaps this one, or madrasa? No. I mean, this one is also good, but I think I'm gonna with the town hall. See, gets more happiness now. Oh, there is my money out, and yes, it looks like we can build on every province that we own. That's perfect. Okay. Well, the Holy Roman Empire should have the best military, the strongest military, not the best. Where is my men? There we go.
What does the Sultan will?
Naam,
Why is it
Sultan.
I can't recruit any mercenaries?
Sultan. We move, Sultan. Forming. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla, orders.
What is the Sultan's will? Orders?
Sultan. Merging our armies.
No, this is not enough. I need much more men than that. If I'm to
Orders.
able to conquer that,
We march.
so I need more men.
Sultan.
Send over more men. Oh
We
shit.
move, Sultan.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I should have asked for some more terms, so I can
How may I
so that I
serve,
could
Sultan?
walk on their lands.
Sultan. Orders. Yalla. We rest here until we march. Forming up together, Sultan. Orders. Sultan. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We march. We move,
I
Sultan.
need to send.
We rest here until...
My eyes
I
are
need to
yours,
send much more
leaving no
men
trace, Sultan.
than this. I have so few men. I can say this at least. I mean, this period of time, the Seljuk Empire was really disoriented, as really disoriented. So yeah, you can see independent launched Seljuk rebels. I mean, you see. So it was a really turmoil, the empire. Yeah. Oh, these are Armenian rebels, okay. And we can't do anything more than... I always mix up with the Rome 2 campaign where you can go in and, you know, fix your technology advancements and all that stuff, all those stuffs. But good thing that this don't need. Jalal. There we go. That's the son. That's the son who died that period of time. That's true. Alparslan's son. And I guess this is the Alparslan's grandson. All right. Oh shit. Now the plan here is to recapture all my...
If the enemy approach, we will have the advantage of surprise.
Okay, Esma Kuprulu. Yes, sir. Let them marry. Let them do a lot of bang bang and get out a lot of children.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
So what I was saying is that I gotta retake all those rebel towns and unite the Turkic people into one great Seljuk Empire again. You can see it's like totally... I mean, before Alparslan, I mean, it was so great. The empire is stretched from all Middle East to Arabian Peninsula into Mecca and all of Persia to the northern Caucasus here and to Turkmenistan, these regions. I mean, it's such a great vast empire. And look at it now, I mean, it's just small fractions left. God damn it. That's fine though, I'm gonna make sure that
Orders.
he gains it to his old former glory.
As you will. Sultan. Yalla.
Oh shit. Oh good, there's good protection.
Orders. We march. The sun sets on today's journey.
I'm just walking through their lands. I don't... I'm a
Sultan.
gangster, I don't give a shit.
As you will.
I do as I please. You know what I hate the most? When people sending me goddamn things.
How may I serve,
Sending
Sultan?
me things from Facebook like, accept this, accept... No, fuck off. Accept Candy Crush. Why would I do that?
The Sultan's will.
I don't like Candy Crush. That type of games. Anyways, where's my diplomats? There we go.
Your will.
That's a merchant, though.
See? What is it you would talk to us about, Signor?
No, I would never. But I would like to get military access, though. But I guess that you gotta be alliance to get that. And these guys look very poor, modest, reputation mixed. Yeah. Hope they get stronger so I can.
Au revoir.
Give me some good challenge. I'm gonna fuck them up. I mean, Crusaders, man, they just butchered everyone in their path. They had no mercy. There's even a story how they started to cannibalism. They were like besieging a town, I think Antioch, and they were out of supplies and food and all that shit. So they started to eat the, the villagers nearby and started to eat them. I mean, shit. I'm gonna go into these.
Nuh-uh. Resting here, mighty Sultan.
Fatimid Caliphate. I'm gonna go there.
Resting here, mighty Sultan.
Although Fatimid, Caliphate was also the enemy of the Seljuks. They were not so fond of each other.
My eyes are yours. The Sultan's will. From the shadows.
What the fuck, man? It said 72% that he would succeed. And I really thought he would succeed. See, this is the thing I also like with Medieval 2 games. That they had these small cinematic movies. Like, I really wish they could, put those into Rome 2 as well. But they didn't. So I hope that they learned from that mistake and they put it in on Total War Attila when it comes out. Because I really like this kind of small movies. It's really something. Alright. Wait, hold on.
Sultan. Yalla. Forming up together.
See, they're
Orders.
talking Arabic, I mean.
I serve the faith. At once.
Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will?
You know what? Maybe I could. I think we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna charge in. I'm just gonna besiege them and let them come out to me and face me like men.
Orders.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
The infidels' army will not survive. Besieging the enemy. Mighty Sultan, do we wait as my... Na'am, Sultan.
You go join the force.
Of course, Sultan. I will bring our forces together, hiding as the infidels would.
Orders.
It's winter time. Well, there's nothing to do more, so just end the turn now. Fatimid Caliphate.
My Sultan sends me with word for your leader.
You better give me more. You should give me much more than that. Oh, it looks balanced though. I mean, they don't... How about map information? What? I'm not gonna give you...
There is no honor in forcing the Sultan's hand like this, infidel.
We share the same religion, you idiot.
Our discussions come to a close.
I mean, if they...
Hiding as the infidels would.
When they release Medieval 3 in near future, I hope then they will change many things like this, you know, like another Muslim calling another Muslim infidel. That's like, what are you talking about? And also the language of the Turks, they should put on their original language instead of this.
How may I serve, Sultan?
It's a very strong, like, Arabic, you know, dialect. I mean, no offense, of course, to the Arabic people. I mean, it's nothing like that, but still, I would like to have this accuracy.
Orders. We march. Sultan. Yalla. Orders. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Orders. As you will. We rest here until dawn. How may I serve? Yalla. Joining the ranks. The sun sets on today's journey.
Uh-oh. What's happening here? Hope this guy don't die because he's the heir to my faction. He's the Caliph of Baghdad. That's nice. Good, she's already breeding children. That's very good. I mean, I just married this guy like a year ago. Now it's this guy's turn. What the fuck, man? He's 53 and she's like 45. Nah. You should at least have like 20-year-old young chick. 45, I mean, she's dead. How is she supposed to bear children? I mean, 33 is good, I mean, it's okay. 45, man, come on. You couldn't find a better wife? But it was my fault, I accepted it. I mean, you could... I wish that there was an option you could see their age and all that shit. That would be amazing. So, construction is complete. This dude has married. Shisha bar. Stables. Oh, I don't have any money left, so alright, that's it, folks. I'm gonna turn off and see you guys at part 3. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.